Hey guys, I'm gonna give you a 2-for-1. I was late posting the last Alliance War video, technical issues, but I think what I did, I edited it and then I deleted it. So I'm gonna give you a 2-for-1. So this alliance we're going against is the New Mutant, and that was Quake versus Man-Thing, and you know that I've done that fight a million times. The only difference here is the alliance. So like I said a million times, Man-Thing isn't difficult to Quake here. Basically, it's Quake and parry, and even a noob can do this. So this fight is going to go pretty solid. I am running suicides right now, and against that alliance, I accidentally placed with suicides. So it was kind of like a mishap, but Quake got this fight done, and as I could see, 16. Oh, so that means I'm not boosted for this fight. And I could tell that I'm not boosted even though I'm running suicides. And not because I think that one I totally forgot to boost. Usually I don't boost in section 1. There's no point really. As you could see, Quake still does the fight in a minute. So that's actually pretty good. And the next fight, I think it would be Silver Surfer. No, Magneto. So it's Magneto. So I am actually going to boost for this fight just because it's mandatory that we actually boost before Alliance War. And Quake, as usual, my health is down, so I have to add some pots into Quake. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to take Magneto. So I'm just going to fast forward through this and go against Magneto. So I am not going to use Colossus against Magneto because that's just a dumb idea. And I am not going to use Human Torch against Magneto because I'm running suicides. Simple as that. Yeah, so as you can see, Quake is just doing the Quake and Dex as usual. Now Magneto animation is a bit different, and it's not different, it's just annoying in my opinion. So he just let go of that heavy, which was actually pretty cool. Because apart from the heavy, he really doesn't have anything else. It's just basic medium light, medium light, medium light, medium light. Oh, one shot heavy. So basically it's just another quick fight that's going to go smoothly. And as you could see, almost a minute and Magneto is finito. Now the other one will be really interesting. The other fight I'm gonna have is called on Mixmaster. Now if you watched the previous video, you know that I died there for the first time of the season using Doom. Like, I always use Doom, but I was uncomfortable that time using Doom and I died. So this time I went with a different strategy, and I'm going to use Quick. And then I had my alliance member, shout out to Gundrilla, place the pre-fight ability of White Magneto on Cog, which allows me to parry Cog. So all I have to do is basically be mindful of that unblockable, get back into the corner, and just play it as a normal fight. Now whenever you playing against a champion like Cog or a stubborn defender who actually does a lot of damage, well, block damage, it's best to parry after 10. So now it's 10, so I'm going to parry him because the next attack will be just for an evade, and then they will automatically be stunned, or most times they will not get to that stun in time. So basically it's quite simple. So 9, so I'm going to parry him now, which means he will be stunned. There's no chance of recovery there because that was good. So a couple of evades only. That wasn't my fault because it's actually quick mechanics that whenever it's on 8 aftershocks, between 7 and 8, she automatically evade only. So as you can see right there again, she did it. And a lot of people say, oh, that was my evade only. Do not be fooled. There it is again. After every 7-8, she automatically evades. After 7-8 aftershocks, Quake automatically evades. So as you could see, that fight was simple. And like I said a million times, anybody can do that. It's nothing special. It's just quick parry. And that fight is over. The next fight would be, what is that idiot name? Sasquatch. Yeah. Now the next fight is gonna go against Sasquatch. I'm gonna speed up this fight because I actually timed out. And the reason I timed out is because it was a long fight, but Sasquatch was not cooperating at all. Whenever he come to 10 aftershock, as you could see there, he was just away from me. And I couldn't parry, so whenever he's in this mode, it's fine. I just have to quake him. But every time I get to 10, 12, like you see right there, I could not parry. He just did not come for it. Harry came for it, but it was just a long fight. Now, as you can see, this is a very it's not a very difficult fight. It's just one of those fights I will say is impractical for Alliance War. I did it because we were already in the lead. We had a good lead, so I was a little bit comfortable there. And then I decided to do it. And as you can see, the timer is going down and Quake health is going down, but nothing is happening to Sasquatch. So right there, I'm actually going to fight him like a normal fight. And I know it's a little bit fast, but it's just one of those fights that maybe I should have just used Human Touch and get it over with rather than thinking Quake would have done the job very easily, especially after what she did to Cog. But nothing went according to plan. And yeah, horrible decision there on my part. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and yeah, like I said, it was a timeout. This is the first time I ever timed out, but it was fun. Now I'm just going to quick what that SpiderGwen. Yeah, now this is getting really boring because at the end of the day, this is just quick fights, so I will just speed this up because as you could see, it's just nothing special here. Quick and parry, quick and parry, quick and parry. So just bear with me. I'll do what I'm gonna do. Fast forward because this is just another 30 seconds fight or less. Oh no, it's going to go, yeah, 30 seconds. So let's say 40. But it is what it is. It's just a simple fight. The next one is going to be Havoc, which is fun. It's always fun to fight Havoc because it's Havoc. And I don't understand why people put him there anymore because it's a very simple fight for Quake because you just have to Quake him, push him to his SP2, and that's it. Against the New Mutant, I think it went according to plan, except for me getting hit once or twice or 3 times, can't remember. But he's going to be at a bar power now, and I accidentally let go of that heavy. It was an accident. I didn't mean to do that on purpose. But apart from that, yeah, he was down. I did pop an invulnerable boost, and it helped. I mean, I don't usually do that, but when I do, usually it's because I'm not confident enough at the time, because sometimes when I wake up, I am forced to fight, and I like taking my time, you know. So when I'm being rushed, I will automatically just pop an invulnerable boost and hope for the best. Yeah, so this is your 2-for-1. This is the map of the alliance that we're going to face now, made in Brazil, who is actually a very good alliance. And as you can see, the score is a little bit close here. The New Mutant actually lost and we won. So shout out to RK30 for pulling it through. We won by a lot. So the next one, made in Brazil. We knew that was going to be a difficult fight, but we were not scared. It was a simple fight, difficult, simple. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It was just a fight it was just a war that naturally we could have, should have, and did win. So I'm going to pick my team for Made in Brazil, and I'm going to go with Quake, White Mags, and Colossus. Yep. Now, this is one of the fights that normally bothers me because I really don't know or understand why people put Sinister, for example. There are champs that are not stubborn that can easily be quaked, because it doesn't matter how good someone is, anybody could quake a non-stubborn champ on hazard shift. And this was just one of the fights. It was Quake versus Sinister. Nothing special there. All I have to do is quake him. And I am not even running boost, and this fight would not be a long fight. It's just going to be a very boring fight. So in the count of 3, I'm just going to fast forward this 1, 2. Oh boy, am I glad that shit done. Anyways, so the next fight will be Quick versus Hulkbuster. And obviously it's a quick fight, so I'm going to fast forward this once again. Furthermore, that was a terrible placement. Always is. Anyways, let's forward it. I'll do you guys a big solid and just fast forward every single quick fight. I mean, every single one. So Hulkbuster was down. Now it's Mr. Fantastic. Woohoo! That was fantastic. And I think my next fight will be Havoc. Maybe I should pause it on Havoc. Yeah, I should. So as you could see, the war is quite close. Now it's 3-4, and they're almost done basically. So we're just gonna take it easy, and I'm going to quake Havoc. This time is a little different. I did not wake up early. I was fully awake when I took this fight, and I'm just gonna use White Mags pre-fight on this fight. So basically I set it on Havok, which gives me an extra 10% attack and ability accuracy of ability accuracy was just for metal champs, I believe. I don't know, it just added attack, which was good for me. Only reason I brought him anyways, because it is what it is. I had extra room, so I brought him, and I'm going to use him on this fight, which is against Havok. And I'm also going to use him somewhere else. Now, this Havok fight is actually going as planned. He is almost at the bar of power, so I'm going to push him because he's going to get stunned. Then I'm going to go in. Since I cannot do anything at this point in time, I'm just going to bait out his SP1 and then go back to quaking. Now, he's almost at another bar of power, but I'm just going to quake him until he gets that bar of power. I'm not going to push him to it. Now that he's going to get it, I'm just going to attack him, and this fight is over. And this fight was over in a minute. Usually quick fights against him would take about a minute plus. But the reason the synergy, the pre-fight ability actually helps. So it is what it is, and it did what it did.